What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's finally here, the new series on my channel for SimCity. We're actually going to be calling this Building Las Vegas, and yes, it's going to be another casino town. Thanks so much for everyone tuning in. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I last uploaded, but been a lot of things going on with my job, and kind of been focused with that. I'm going to take a little different approach to this series here. This is kind of going to be, me independently building something that I love to enjoy. Actually going to show you a couple things. Thanks for those of you that have subscribed since my last video. I've actually gained quite a few subscribers even without uploading, so kudos to you guys. Appreciate everyone for stopping by. This will be something new and fresh to my channel. This is actually going to be single player mode. It's been released, or offline mode, I think they call it. I don't know, but it's the same thing. It's primarily how every other SimCity that's ever been made is about to operate, and kind of allows you to just save it to your hard drive. You can actually unleash disasters, and you'll backtrack it to where you last left off, as opposed to having to rebuild from the start. A couple cool things. Actually, there's a lot of new mods that have been coming out. The modding community has been in complete overdrive, and we have quite a few new mods I will show you as we go through the different things that I've downloaded, and mainly the new features that now we have in the SimCity, which all these awesome modders, Skystorm, for example, the regional highway mod. There's so many of them that I've downloaded, and you will see as I go through here the different ones that I have added. So, enough talking. We're actually going to start off in, this is, I believe, the Desolation Region, I want to say. I think it is. I named it Nevada, but we're going to actually pick this plot here. And I'm actually going to throw something up on the screen right now during this loading screen. This is actually a map I found on Google. I believe it's a tourist map of the city of Las Vegas, and for those of you that don't know what Las Vegas is or where Las Vegas is, Google it, because here in America, Las Vegas is the gambling capital of the country. It's out in the middle of the Nevada desert, out in the western part of the United States, and for those of you that haven't been there, definitely check out Google. You can learn anything you'd like to learn about it. I will actually link this map in the description below, kind of showing you guys what I'm going to be doing. You guys can maybe save it on your desktop and follow along. I'm not sure how perfect to scale this is going to be. I'm going to do my best, but with it being in sandbox mode, and having so many new mods and features, Skystorm's regional freeway mod, for example. We have so many new things that we can actually do, and I'm extremely excited. So let's get started here. This episode is going to primarily be the road layout. As you can all see, if you want to pull up the map yourselves on your computer, of course, the Las Vegas Strip is the main avenue, if you will, that everything is for the most part on. The Strip is where it's happening, where all the main casinos and hotels are, attractions, shows. So we're going to focus there first and then kind of branch off. Now, mind you, I don't really know how well this city is going to do at first, just because look at this region, guys. There ain't nothing here. So I don't know how well it's going to do, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So anyway, so let's go ahead and let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and as I go through and as I spot some of the mods that I use, big shout outs to Skystorm for this awesome mod. Regional freeways, for those of you that have not yet downloaded, get it. It allows you to create roads in and out of the regional highways. You could start out here, and you can create roads. So kudos to you, Skystorm, for breaking through, man. Awesome job. So let's go and get started. Like I said, we're going to start with the Strip. We're going to kind of keep this right down the middle there, and as you can see on the map, the Strip is right down through the center. So we will try to focus this, and I'm going to actually, let me go ahead and stretch this road out first, because this is going to be the, I guess, Interstate 15, if you will. I guess. Actually, how's that look? Yeah, it's the same amount of lanes. It's actually, it looks like streetcars, right? Let's see here. There we go. Let's just do the high density. This is kind of going to be our buffer. Like I said, as I go through, we're going to go ahead and whoops. And we're going to talk about each and everything I do. I'm actually going to try to release these episodes, or better yet, record these episodes I don't know, in sections. Like, for example, I used to record episodes one at a time, or if I was absolutely crazy, 2, 3 at a time. And that's good and it's bad. Let me tell you why. Good because it leaves the community open to, questions and suggestions in regards to the city. Bad because sometimes I get caught up with life just like anyone else, and I just can't upload. So if I kind of keep it to recording 3 or 4 episodes at a time, that'll give me a chance to at least keep fresh content for you all. As I've shown you in the map in this particular series, maybe if you guys like this type of stuff, we'll continue maybe with other cities in the world. I know I did a Paris region, or city I should say. It wasn't really to scale of what Paris actually is, but stuff like that. If you guys like this, please let me know. I think it's extremely cool. Wait, where'd that... I want to keep this. I think it's extremely cool, and it's a good chance for... it's kind of a good chance for everyone to, grasp what I'm trying to do by, being able to view the map, and you can actually kind of see where I'm going with the city even before it happens. So, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Let's see here. All right, so like I said, this is going to be the Las Vegas Strip here for those of you that are viewing. I'm trying to, I guess we can just continue. This is actually Streetcar Avenue, and we can just keep this segmented, and it's gonna be lots of fun here, people. Lots of fun. Thanks again for everyone that has stuck with me these few weeks here. I know a lot of you actually been asking me as of late, like today when I logged onto YouTube for the first time. I sent out a bunch of little messages saying that, hey, stay tuned, guys, stay tuned. Region's coming, new info coming. So hopefully most of you got my messages. Multiplayer region, we're gonna hold off on that for just a little longer. And, we'll kind of take it one step at a time, but a couple other mods. I'll go ahead and get into it real quick. Actually, this awesome mod where previously you could only have 3. Actually, not working then. Well, we're not going to focus too much on landmarks now, but there's another mod that I have. I'm not sure why it's not working right now. Where it actually allows you to add up to 30 of these. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's not working right now, but I had tested it in my previous region, but that's going to actually allow us to add, as soon as I get it working here, as many landmarks as we want, or up to 30, which I don't think we're going to need any more than 30, so stay tuned for that. I'm not really sure why it's not working right yet. Another mod that I went ahead and added in, this is actually pretty cool. It's the, you add down a casino here, and Skystorm actually reviewed this. Prior to the mod, you can only really add maybe a couple ticks away from the casino itself. With this new mod, look at this. You can add them all the way out here. Look at this. So that's going to give us a lot more leg room here when it comes to adding in our tourist attractions. So that's actually another cool one I installed. Of course, the expended data and rollover mod, which those of you have seen, kind of shows where all of our workers are. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we've added. I'll leave a link in the description below to my tutorial video for adding mods and where I get my mods. So let's try to get an idea here. I'm trying to feel the scale of some of this stuff, and as you can see, we actually are going to need a couple of crossroads here. The main crossroad is maybe 3/4 of the way down. I'm thinking it's probably just going to be high density. I don't think it's... let's just draw that there for a buffer here. Maybe about here, let's say. That's Tropicana Avenue for those of you that are viewing there. Tropicana Avenue. That's another cool thing that they should add. I'm sure it'll be coming soon, people. But the little sign mod, where you can add little signs down. Remember that? You can add like a little, mayor's house or, whatever you want. I like that. I thought that was cool. Kind of give people who are viewing the city an idea of what your thoughts are. This is actually going to do an overpass here because this is actually one of the main highways. In fact, you know what might be cool if we raise this just a little bit? You know, because if that's a highway, there's going to be a lot of tinkering here, you know? I mean, there really is. It would be cool if I can... Can I delete this? I don't think so. I don't think we can delete that. I don't think so. Road guides are your best friend, people who are starting out in the world of SimCity. A lot of you followers, actually, I'm actually quite happy you all have, people that have been following my channel for quite some time, actually picked up the game, so hey, great job, people. There's a lot of you out there who, you know, were viewing, and rather than buying the game, they were, they were just watching or vicariously playing the game through my channel, which is cool. But it's also cool to get your hands wet, or get your feet wet, whatever the saying is. This is going to be kind of hard to make a curve here. I'm not sure how to do this. Maybe we can do it. Let's see. Can we do it? That looks kind of weird. We'll have to try to mess with this. I know it can be done. I've seen other YouTubers do it, but yeah. So if you guys like this type of stuff, please let me know. And maybe if we just did one straight shot all the way down, I'm thinking that might be our best approach. So let's get rid of this. It's gonna be kind of hard to turn it, but we can do it. Back that up just a little bit there. Keep these line roads here. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Back up, back up. Now let's try. What is it? There we go. Come on, come on. Bam! Alright. That's what I was looking for there. And we could mess around with it a little bit. And this is actually per the map, and I know this is just a temporary little map here. It's not 100% accurate as any maps are for theme parks or whatever, but should we go over? Nah, probably be better just to go under. I don't even think we can go that high. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. And let's see. So we got the strip down, which is going to be here. This is going to be our focal point. We actually tried something kind of similar to the Las Vegas Strip in one of my other cities, and it worked out fairly well. But again, we were kind of building with you know, a built-up region, so we had so many commuters, and it worked out really well. This city, like I said, I know it's going to be really fun to build, but as far as initially and at first, the profitability, I don't know how well that's going to work. So we've got, also we need to add in Mandalay Bay Boulevard, or excuse me, Mandalay Bay Road, and also Flamingo Road, for those of you that are looking here. So I'm thinking Flamingo Road would probably be best, unless we, let's do this. Let's put down Flamingo Road here, because that's right before the bend. I'm trying to keep this as to scale as possible, and then let's back this up one notch, and here we go. This is what I want. Like I said, if my voice kind of drops off here, it's just because I have a printout of the map here, but it's not the way my printer kind of printed it out. It's kind of a half map. So if you hear me kind of drop off, it's not because I'm sleeping. It's because I'm referring to the actual image on the internet. So, but yeah, so building cities to scale has been kind of popular. Any type of city playing, in my opinion, is actually really fun for me. I think this is starting to look pretty to scale. If you got an idea, I'm trying to keep it the way the map looks for those of you that are looking. So we've got that. We're gonna have to have. Okay, so there's another road that kind of runs parallel to this, Frank Sinatra Drive. So let's throw in Frank Sinatra Drive here. And we might have to kind of move this stuff around because, like I said, you know, right at first it's kind of easy to throw all the roads down and kind of go nuts with it. But once you kind of start laying down the buildings and the zones, you might want to tinker with stuff just that little bit. And it's kind of what we're going to try to do. So let's put in, and also we're going to try to see if we can fit in. I'm going to kind of, all right, good, it will fit. And then we will throw down this. This is actually a continuation of Frank Sinatra Drive. Right. I think so. Okay, and then Mandalay Bay Road is the other one that we have to add, which I'm guessing can be right here. And don't know how well that's going to cope with traffic, but we shall see. Good. Good, good, good. And that's going to just go straight through. Actually, we can actually do like a nice little... That'll work. We'll stretch that out to the end. And then... That's a little different, if you will, but I don't know if we should be going... And I can't really see with the way the map is laid out. I actually have several different monorails and trains that we're actually going to have to add in. Our little New York is going to be over here for those of you that are following along here. And let's see, the Bellagio is going to go down here. There's actually room for an airport now. Of course, it states on the map here, International Airport. Actually, Las Vegas International. That's not particularly possible. You know, I mean, with the way that the Great Works kind of implemented it here in the game. So I know we have some room here. We can definitely put an airport, maybe just a small municipal and add some extra runways, or maybe 2 municipals and add some extra runways, make it almost appear like it's an international airport. Bring in those tourists. That's what it's all about. Let's see. So we've got, for the most part, our strip. We've got Mandalay Bay Road. We've got Tropicana Avenue. We've got Flamingo Road. And then... Can't really see it. Map kind of drops off, but if we were to, say, extend this down just a little bit farther, this is actually going to be kind of beneficial. Reason being, when you have people coming in off of the main expressway here, this is actually going to work really well for people. Maybe most of the tourists that are coming from this way or this way, they won't necessarily take this main avenue here, which might get kind of locked up. But with 3 different entrances to the city, this is not something we've done before, people. This is actually something pretty cool and pretty new. We actually got the ability, if we, let's say, wanted to go absolutely nuts, and we can add in another one out here, you know what I mean? I mean, there's no telling. I mean, we can stress something in like this, you know what I mean? So we'll definitely keep our eyes open. And let me know, like I said, it's going to be kind of tough for me to follow along, but let me know if you guys are digging this. Last road I think we're going to add here in this particular video is going to be our Dean Martin Drive. This is actually right on the other side of the... It's not going to let me do it. Can we go farther? Can we go closer? Come on, Dean. All right, let's get rid of road guides. And we're on the curvy tool again. Come on. I don't think that lined up properly. Let's try it again. Let's try to go a little closer. There we go. Dean Martin Road. And that's actually going to... Let's go ahead and do an overpass. That's what it's showing here. Let's see, it's probably better to do Roads overlap. Yeah, I know. And then that. And then this is going to. And then we can do Overpass. I really think you guys are going to like this stuff. I really do. It's something a little bit different. I haven't seen too many people do anything like this. I mean, there's a couple of them out there that kind of try to rebuild cities, but I think I'm starting off with a pretty good map and a pretty good idea here of what to do. And I'm pretty sure we should have some luck with this. And then Frank Sinatra Drive, actually, it's going to merge right into this, almost like, let me put in this other overpass so we can get a better idea. And we'll finish up here. It's actually going to merge right into that. And if you guys also, if you've seen any mods or something that you think I should try, let me know. It's like I said, the modding community is going crazy right now with all sorts of stuff, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of new things to come, and new and exciting things in the world of SimCity. Let's see, is that about right? I don't like the way that looks though. Like let's try to do this. Let's back that up. And then if we just took this road and then can't really see. It's kind of fun with the road layouts. I think there's a couple games out there that are just roads. Like I can't remember the name of it. Cities in Motion, I want to say. Well, it's for the most part just road building. I mean, road building is very fun in my opinion. We'll mess with that a little bit. But all in all, I mean, pretty good start to the episode. Let me know what you guys think. Building Las Vegas is kind of what we're going to go with. Smash that like button, please. You know, I know it seems kind of petty, but, you know, the amount of likes I get on videos give me an idea of what you guys are in the mood for, if it's working, if it's not, if I should keep going with it, if I shouldn't. Banished on my channel, that game is extremely difficult. I'll just say that. I think I went about 6 episodes in. I actually removed the videos from my channel. Didn't really give anybody much warning, and I apologize for those of you that have been subscribed to me or followed my banished videos. It just wasn't working. I hit it several times where I was trying to record and my entire city was either, you know, demolished, burned down, starved of hunger, froze to death, and it became more of a stressful environment to record stuff like that than it was fun for me, so I went ahead and ended it. So hopefully this type of stuff, SimCity in general, my channel has primarily been the focus from the get-go. You know, and again, you know, for those of you that have stuck with me this last few weeks here with no uploads, I definitely appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here for part number 1. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see everyone part number 2.